rearrangement. That's a topic we are looking at. And like some textbook will call it a subject or formula. Okay, so that's what we are looking at. And then we want to look at the following questions. Question 1, make y the subjects. Okay, what is the meaning of a subject of certain equation? For example, now, question 1, let's use that as a case study. We have 7x plus 2y equal to 20. So what we want to do in this case is to retain this one here, okay, leave this one here, and move this one to the other side, and that will be 20 minus 7x, okay? Then, this one has a coefficient, which is 2, so divide that by 2 for both sides of the equation. So we now have y equal to what? 20 minus 7x over 2. So you can now see now y now is the only letter we have here equal to certain expression. So that's what we call subjects or formula. Okay, you just have that particular variable being equal to something. Okay, so that's that. We can play with this if you want to. This could be half into bracket for 20 minus 7x. Okay, and if you want to go further, just open the bracket. That will be 10 minus 7 over 2x. Okay, so that's that for the first case, question 1. Question 2 also, make x the subject. Make x the subject of this following question. This mx minus y equal to c. If you look at the equation, this is the only place we have what? We have this letter x. So in that case now, we're going to leave it in that place. And whatever letters you have, you move it, you shift that to the other side. And that will be equal to what? C. This is minus. When you move over the equal sign, it becomes plus. Okay? Then the final thing is to, this x has an attachment. That attachment, remove it from that side. And that will be equal to what? You are dividing by what? By that attachment to x over m, or what? Over m. And that's equal to what? C plus y over m. So that finished the question. The second one, we have this. So do the same thing also. What you have here, that is the only place you have x. Leave it in that place and move this c to the other side. And that will be equal to p. This is plus c. When you move to the other side, it becomes negative equal c. Okay, then the next thing to do now, we are dividing both sides by the attachment to that x, which is minus 2. Minus 2. And that will be equal to what? Minus 2 we cancel, and I have this equal to what? Minus 1 over 2 into bracket of p minus c. Okay? The third question, we have a minus 3x equal to t. So the same thing you are going to do, this is the only place you have x. So you retain that. Okay, you leave it there, then you move whatever letter that is in that place, move it to the other side. This is plus a, and that's equal to what? T. When you plus, move over to the other side, become negative. Okay, then this x has an attachment. Use the attachment to divide both sides. I mean, it has a coefficient, which is what? Minus 3. Use it to divide both sides of the equation. Okay, so this will cancel, then you have what? You have minus 1 over this t minus 1, t minus a. Okay, you can leave it this way if you want to. Then the last one, the fourth one, which is n minus kx equal to 5. So what you do, this is the only place you have x. So leave it there, minus kx. Shift this, move this to the other side. That will be 5 minus n. Okay, then the coefficient of x is minus k. You use it to divide both sides of the equation. So answer to that question. If you're new on this channel, please smash the icon on the video and subscribe. Click on like button and let's know your comments. Send your comments. Okay. And finally, share the links of this video on all your social media platforms. Okay. Thank you for doing that. Yeah, another set of questions we have here. Make x the subject. Okay. For the following question. The question 1. So this is a fraction. This is not a fraction. So what do? I want to look for a way to cancel the fraction. Okay. So that it can be uniform. So what do we do now? Very simple. Just multiply both sides by the denominator, and then we cancel that fraction. So 2 we cancel here, then I have equals to 2a. And that finished that question 1. Question 2. I have this 5 over x equal to what? Y over z. So in this case now, the two equation they are fraction. Okay. So what I can do is to cross multiply, and this will go this way, and that will be 5z or 5z equal to what? X, y. Then make this place the subject, and if you want to do that, you have to divide both sides by the attachment to your x. So this is what? Over what? Over y. Over y. Okay, so you have what? X is equal to what? 5z over what? Over y. This is what we can do here. So that's that for that question 2. Question 3. We have this. So what you do the same thing, cross multiply. This will go this way. That will be mn equal to this one and this one. That's s squared. Take square root of both sides of the equation. And that will be what? Square root of this equal to what? This. So the moment you take a square root of a square, it's going to give you this. When you take a square root, this is a multiple. So it's going to give you one of that multiple. So that's your answer. So if you like, you can put a plus or minus. There's no problem about that. So that's part on this question.